I live with borderline personality disorder.
I was born with a rare condition called Klippel-Trenaunay.
The feelings of despair, the feelings of feeling like a loser, the feelings of taking my life, suicidal thoughts were plaguing my mind every single day.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer at the age of 27, and I had just finished law school.
When I was in my early 20s, I was in an abusive relationship.
When I was 23, I converted to Islam. In the beginning, it was definitely a struggle, especially with family and close friends.
I got diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome when I was 16 years old.
Last year, June 5th, I tried to commit suicide, and I realized this was something that was so common and nobody talked about it.
My dad wasn't around growing up. It was really up to my mom to raise me and make sure that I grew up to be confident and was strong and independent like she was.
When I was younger, I always wanted to be an Olympic figure skater. That was my dream. And then when I was about 11 or 12, they started telling me that I couldn't compete with the other girls because of the way my body was starting to look.
It took me a really long time to feel comfortable in my skin for who I am and what society sees, but it's been the most rewarding thing ever. I wouldn't be here today without body positivity, and I feel like it's my mission, and it's the one thing I've been put on this planet to do, is to inspire people to love themselves.
I started going through depression when I was 17. It was really difficult at first because I wasn't sure what was happening, and eventually I went from being really depressed to suddenly being really happy, and it was really confusing for me, and it clicked to me later on that maybe this is bipolar disorder.
I've been a bigger person ever since I was 3, so I guess I always associated myself as that because that's all I ever knew. I know I'm a woman, and I know that I have Jewish heritage, and I have curly hair, and I'm wild and abandoned, and I'm emotional. But I'm a big person, and I had to fight against that. I had to fight against society.
We just need to come together and stop judging and be, what can we do as women? What can we do to move women forward? Because there's still work to be done there.
Somewhere along the line, we forgot to teach girls that we deserve the same kindness we offer to other people.
But you really can't avoid waking up and looking in the mirror every day and being I love myself. So it always is going to be a battle, and that's what people need to remember. And I feel it's not talked about enough. A lot in the community, everybody always just seems to have a good day, and there's not enough about the bad days.
I hope for the fashion industry to be more inclusive, to include everybody. Fashion for all. We all matter, no matter what you look like, your color, your size. We are humans, and we are perfect in our own way.
What I love about myself is my vulnerability. It is my strength, and I've owned that.
I love my eyelashes. I think they're my favorite feature because they brighten up my face, even if I'm having a bad day.
I can break stereotypes by being the change I want to see in the world.
If you allow a woman to really realize her worth and how beautiful and how perfect she is, she can literally take over everything, the world.